dream I know, deep up my feelings for you. Watch.
Hello viewers, thank you all so much for joining us on today's news. The headlines. The Emir of Kano and the former governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Sanusi Lamido, says that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu can't be the Petroleum Minister. But guys, before we proceed with this news, welcome to Reality Latest Gist, your home of news and politics. Thank you all so much for joining us on today's news. If this is your first time of watching, please do us a favor to like and subscribe and also share. Don't forget to hit the notification bell to get notified when there's a drop our video, because I'm sure you don't want to miss out the trends and latest news happening on social media. Also, you can send in your comments and keep the conversation lively in our comment section. To all our amazing subscribers, thank you all so much for joining us on today's news. To all our viewers, feel relaxed, enjoy and stay connected. 14th Emir of Kano and a former governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Sanusi Lamido Sanusi, called for a proper audit of the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, adding that the President of Nigeria should not be the Minister of Petroleum. Sanusi made this news while delivering his remarks at the Bank Director Summit in Abuja. The former Emir of Kano, who was CBN governor from June 2009 to February 2014, also noted that he insisted for the audit of the NNPC was what cost him his job at the Apex Bank. So guys, let's take a look at the video.
We cannot afford to continue producing the oil and not seeing the revenue. We are no longer paying subsidies. So where are the dollars? Before it was under recovery. Now we don't have under recovery. Where is the money? It was the issue I raised for which I was suspended. You can suspend me again. Okay? But it is an issue that this country must address. NNPC is the most opaque oil company in the world. When I was in the central bank for 15 years, they had not been audited. We paid 11 trillion naira in fuel subsidy. There's no accountability up to now. The National Assembly called NNPC to bring the documents. They refused. And by the way, let me advise that this idea of the president being petroleum minister is not a good idea. The last president was minister of petroleum for 8 years. When I was governor of Central Bank, we had a petroleum minister. So when I talked about NNPC, I could attack Dizani. Now nobody can talk about petroleum because 8 years, if you talk, you're attacking the president. We need that buffer. Somebody has to be there. So a minister has to be there who is held accountable by Nigerians.
Like he said, this actual incident is what cost his job back then in 2014. It is not the first time Sanusi Lamido is advocating for the president not to be the Minister of Petroleum. We have heard other CSOs advocating for this as well. During Sanusi Lamido as the CBN governor, he mentioned then that money was missing and one thing led to another. He made a number of points. One of his points as of then is concerning the banking sector. He said the need for banks to shore up trust among the people. Then secondly, he talked about the need for the AMCON levy to be retained. The AMCON levy means that the bank will pay about 0.5% of their assets and put it into AMCON. And he also said that, contrary to many banks, has been pushing for, particularly to the chairman of the BDN, Mustafa Chikobe, that AMCON levy should stay. The other third point he mentioned was that the CBN Act is good as it is then and it should not be amended. Because if they try and amend it, it will give politicians opportunity to put politics into it. So having been the CBN governor as of then and having been the career banker himself, he knows all about that. The audits Sanusi is talking about, do you know that for 43 years in this country, nobody audited NNPC account until 2020 when the NNPC MD as of then, but he's now the CEO of NNPCL now, releases the 2019 and 2020 report. That was the first time in history that NNPC has released a report concerning their accounts. So someone should point out one lie, what Emir Sanusi said. There is no lie. All he said is what we have been saying. Said they have removed subsidy. Where then is the dollar? Shebi, they say we are supposed to be having savings from the subsidy that we are supposed to put in the currency, yet we are still borrowing. Where is even the 10 billion they said they want to go and borrow? To buffer, dollar to naira on the black market is 1,200 naira now. Where is the money for buffer? Sanusi talked about the money, then they pushed him away, that he was the problem. He talked about the 120 billion. From there, they said it wasn't true. Where is the money? Why can't the NNPC be audited? This would have called for the forensic audit before President Bola Ahmed Tinubu removed the subsidy. That is why I said anybody that can point out one lie in what Sanusi Lamido said, let the person come out and talk. There is no lie in what he has been saying. And the idea of the president to be Minister of Petroleum, a lot of people have argued, but on the convention, blah, 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 and everything. But no, we should have that level of opacity, because if you keep saying the president should be Minister of Petroleum, why can't the president be the solid mineral? Is it because oil is bringing more money? It's just one department that brings money. If we are thinking economy, what should be bringing money to the country is the productivity of Nigerians. Companies are leaving the country. Look at P&G, Prota and Gambo. Remember back then in days when Dolop left Nigeria? Remember when Mechelon left? All these companies were leaving. So why can't we focus on the productivity of the country? Because when you look at even the oil, how much is it adding into the GDP? Not much at all. All it does, it has a lot in the governmental revenue. So there is nothing Sanusi Lamido has said that is wrong here. I would like to get you guys' thoughts on that, and also the fact that he talked about where is the dollar, where are the dollar right now. But it is great that Dangote refineries is set to start full production, and hopefully that will be a huge saver in the forex. Let me hear from you guys. Your thoughts, your contributions, your opinions are in the comment section. Let's keep the conversation lively in our comment section. Once again, thank you all so much for staying with us. We really do appreciate. But if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube page yet, please do us a favor to like and subscribe, and also share. And don't forget to turn notification bell to get notified when next we drop our video, because I'm sure you don't want to miss out the trending and latest news happening on social media. On this note, we have come to the end of today's segment. Till I come your way next, stay safe guys. Bye.
That's what they call me. Promise that you'll never be low.